Bang! Neeves Knives. I'm Jared, and we got a Tucson unboxing, and this one is the Tucson TS-243. It is definitely a beast. It's not that it's a really long one, even though it is a full-size knife, but it is a thick boy. So these ergos are insanely good. The geometry is really good. I do have the review of this one coming soon. Carbon fiber, titanium liner, really thick liners too, and an extremely strong detent. In a good way though. Let's get into this one. So this one I did buy from somebody in the US. Now I've bought in a lot of Tucsons, or not a lot, but a few that came from the US that were brand new. This one might be slightly used. I'm not sure. It might be brand new. I'm not sure. I see on the box that it did have 305 written on it because this is the Twosun TS-305. But regardless, I was happy to get it from the US because that means I didn't have to wait weeks. I only waited a week. And here she is. This is a Mazwan Mokhtar design, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to get it, and because of this reverse flicking hole. Oh yeah, that was nice. I love this blade shape. Very straightforward. Like man, that's nice and comfortable. I do like that. So it is a titanium liner lock. Nice, and it's got a good thickness, and I've gotten another Tucson with this same kind of construction, and I've tried quite a few, and they all are built so good. Like the one I have, I took out the screw down here and left the pivot screw alone. The centering didn't even come off because the build quality was just so good. Okay, this is one thing I was kind of worried about was oh, it's not so bad. Man, that detent is really good. I was really worried about this detent being weak because it has a front flipper. Okay. Man, the front flipper works great. That is nice. Let me check that detent again. Yeah, it's not like overly strong, but it's not overly weak. It's got a nice detent for the amount of leverage I can get into the hole, because it's not like, I guess you can go like this, but it feels better to just use the skin up like that and use this ridge right here, right up in the corner. Yeah, that's sweet. So 14C 28M blade steel. You guys know I love that steel. Tucson usually does good factory edges, and this one is no different. Nice full flat grind. Feels nice and thin behind the edge. I like this ramp right here. It is pretty pronounced ramp though. I can definitely say that. Like, it's a little taller than what you would expect from a Spyderco, but it still feels pretty good. Not a big fan of this choil, but I'm not mad at it. Because I'm not sure. Is this internal stop pins? Please tell me this. Yes, internal stop pins. So that means I can put a finger choil there. I can put just a bigger sharpening choil, which I'm definitely going to do. So I'll probably just either, I don't know, put maybe a full choil or maybe just like one light teeth there. I'm not sure, because I do kind of like having a lot of cutting edge. And with this, I do got maximum amount of cutting edge. I technically could just replace that, maybe just clean it up a little bit. But it's not bad though. Now the access to the lock bar, I can't tell how I feel about it yet, because it's not horrible. It's not like it's hard to get to or anything. Ooh, this thing's getting even smoother every time I flick it. I do have to go from the front at an angle. I prefer going from the side. Man, that detent is nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, this one's really nice. It really is, guys. This feels like great quality. Now, I'm not usually a huge fan of these clips. We got one right here. However, like this one seems to be working good. And it's always been like a 50-50 shot for me. Whether either they work good or they suck. And I guess not even like that. Either they're okay or they just don't work at all. But lately, I think Mazwan must have, I don't know, redesigned them a little different. The thumb flick is nice on that. But so that the tension wasn't so strong, you have great leverage with the thumb flick on this one. Man, the thing kicks. Holy cow. Nice drop on it. Let's check where the detent lands. Nice early detent. Nicely centered, and you can see because of this line right here, and we do have like a hidden lanyard tube right there. Let me check this clip really quick while we're just sitting here. Okay. Okay, not as bad as some of the other ones. It is a little, wait, let me see something. I don't mind that it's up a little bit right there, just like this one is, because that's what kind of makes it where my pants can get underneath it. Because when they're tight, man, they are so hard to get in the pocket. This is going to be good for lefties, though, too, even though the clip isn't reversible. Yeah, slow roll. Nice. So, very cool. I do like these ergos, so I can tell I can get some really good leverage. The tip, let's see here. I think the tip will be good. Let's check it. It is definitely nice and acute. It's not a thick tip, not a durable tip, so this isn't going to be like a hard use knife or anything, but it's going to be definitely a good slicer for sure. The tip does seem, I don't want to say dainty, but I kind of wish that it just went down maybe just slightly bit more. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe I'm just not correct right now, because it seems like it's pretty much even with the pivot, maybe a little bit higher. I do like them to be center with the pivot or slightly below. In this case, I think it's slightly above, which just helps me, one, like if I do need to, like, I don't know, just like when I'm cutting things, it's like aligned with my arm, my hand. This is pretty nice though. The geometry does seem like it's going to be really good. I wish they would have stonewashed it. And you know what? I seen one of these. I think it was on Mazwan Mokhtar's Instagram. He did one like with an all black ceramic coating or something. I don't remember if it was a DLC or ceramic coating, and it looked so good. The whole thing was done though, like it was just all midnight black with the titanium, the blade, the clip, everything, and man, it looked so good. This construction is such a strong build construction. It's almost like an integral without being an integral. And it definitely adds to the strength, because it seems like all the knives that I've tried that had this construction were all, I mean, extremely solid. Nice strong lockup. I do like to see that. Lockup and geometry is really good. I like to check it really slow. Yes, great geometry on the lock face. But yeah, this is really cool. Is there any milling on the inside? I can't tell. I don't think so, because we have this overlay, so I doubt there is. Okay, there's all his information. Yeah, solid. And I don't mind that one bit. I mean, we have the overlay, so that's definitely going to take off some weight for the cutout for the overlay, but I don't mind titanium being solid. And in this case, it feels like it'd be milled out. It's not heavy at all. This one's definitely heavier, but very, very awesome, man. Let's check. Is this T8? Tell me it's T8. Yes, T8's all the way around, even on the clip. Man, it almost, no, you can't. Man, it'd been cool if they made that reversible. Not that I'm a lefty or anything, but I know lefties are really wanting to see Tucson start doing lefties. This carbon fiber seems really good quality. I'll be honest. I don't even know why I said that. Of course I'm going to be honest. Their carbon fiber is really good quality. I've seen a lot of carbon fiber up until now, and like right now I have a few sitting around me, so I'm just gonna grab some just to kind of show it. Like this one has some mill lines, so it's different than this one. This one's more the smooth texture, but you can see how we have the fibers. Let me see. I'm talking about the lighter colored fibers, like the gray, like right there, how you see the waves. That looks so good to me. It's kind of like, because since they contoured it, you're getting the flat part of the carbon fiber and then the edges. I would love to see them do a full section of crosscut. So meaning the entire thing is the gray waves you see right here. I would love to see that, so that this section right here is basically where this edge right here, that's what it looks like all the way across. Now this one is like this, obviously same micarta, but it's milled differently. We have mill lines. You can't really see them that good. There's no voids though. It's really good. Now this is not a Tucson, but so you can see the carbon fiber on this Spyderco. This in my opinion, this is better quality. I mean, just look at it. This is still very nice though. This is contoured. I don't see any voids. This is very, very nice micarta, but Tucson just, in my opinion, does a little bit better quality. Now let's look at another one. Now this one, I guess, isn't really good to compare because it's all milled. This is the TRM Atom, but yeah, it's hard to compare to that one. But regardless though, very, very nice carbon fiber. Have I been calling it micarta? I hope I haven't. Carbon fiber. I feel like an idiot now because I have the feeling I have been calling it micarta. Maybe not. Look at those strands though. Very, very nice. Oh, I love it. So this is definitely one that I'm impressed with. It is long though. It's not a little knife. It's probably a 4-inch blade, I'm guessing. I'll just really quick for you guys. I know you guys are wanting to get, it's almost, so it's about 3 7/8. Yeah, about 3 7/8. And then the total, so it's almost 4 inches. And then the total is 8 3/4. Yeah, about 3 3/4 cutting length. And if I add in a choil, we'll see if I do that, because I can get up so close to it. I don't know if it's necessary, maybe just a sharpening choil, but I don't know if I need to add a finger choil, because I can get up so close anyway. So what would be the point? Now, I do notice that this gets thicker back here, and I kind of like that, this little divot, because I can really lock in. Now, I'm a little bit farther away from the blade when I do that, but that's okay. And if I want to, I can always just spread my fingers up a little bit more, and for push cuts, get really close. I'm impressed, guys. I think this build quality feels really good. Like I said, Mazwan Mokhtar. The thing is that there's a lot of designs I like, a lot of designers. I really like Jelly Jerry's. I really like Night Morning design, and then there's some Wong designs that I really, really like too. But there's a lot of knives from each one of those designers that I don't like. But it seems like every single one of Mazwan Mokhtar's designs I like, even if the style isn't, my style of knife. When I get it in hand, it's just, the quality is so top notch. I heavily recommend Mazwan Mokhtar for if you're going to get a Tucson. Now, I also heavily recommend, my favorite Tucson is probably a Jelly Jerry design, but that's hard to say. But one of my favorite designs is from Jelly Jerry, and also one of my other favorites is from Night Morning. So I do think that they also equally have amazing, amazing designs. But just something about Mazwan's, the build quality, fit and finish, it's like react quality. And not saying that Jelly Jerry's and Night Mornings and even Wong's aren't also like that. And Tepe too. Why did I leave Tepe out? Tepe too. Tepe has some amazing designs, and he has some insane build quality too. But so there's some of their knives I find, like there's one recently I have, and I don't mean to just keep babbling, but there's one recently I have that I really like the design, but the build quality wasn't there. Not that the build quality was bad, but there was just like little things that made me not really like the knife. And like, not saying the build quality was bad in any way, just little details made it where it's not really for me. So, but yeah, there you guys go. The Twosun TS-305 first impressions review coming soon after I beat the tar out of it. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.